Hello Leo, welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone's had a lovely day today, and I hope everyone is doing well after the eclipse. Normally I'm very tired after an eclipse, and that's how I was after the one on April 30th. I just was like so tired and unmotivated, but I'm actually feeling very energized after this last one, and I've gotten so much done. So if you've noticed, this week we are spilling the tea. We are finding out what is going on with your person that you may not know about, something that's going on behind the scenes and that they probably haven't told you. So yeah, let's get into it. This is going to be a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if your Sun sign doesn't resonate, be sure to check out the other placements in your chart. Sometimes those can resonate more. Being a general reading, make sure you're only taking the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. If you would like to take a closer look at your personal situation, you can book a reading with me by sending an email to ellshouseoftarot@gmail.com. Alright, so let's find out what energy is around your person, Leo. Let's find out. Spirit, what energy is around Leo's person right now since this eclipse? And I did do a reading for the lunar eclipse. I posted it last Friday. If you haven't got a chance to see it, you should definitely check it out. The energy is good for another week or so. All right, so there we go. What energy is around Leo's person right now? Okay. The cards are shuffling a little weird. All right, so we work through your fears. We have you are good enough. Aw, and we have faith in your dreams. We'll see where this message goes, but there has been a very strong theme throughout this week that people can no longer deny their feelings or the truth of a situation. We have this work through your fears and you are good enough. There is definitely, your person is definitely dealing with some deep insecurities and anxieties, possibly an intense fear of rejection from you, which may be why they ran or cut off communication. They just don't feel like they're good enough for you. And I'm hearing something about work, like actually career. So it's almost like they feel almost that they need to be in a better financial position to deserve you, which is probably not true. You're probably doing just fine on your own with your own pentacles, but that's kind of one of the stronger vibes that's coming through. For those of you where that's not the case, it's just they just don't feel like they're good enough for you, which causes them to have this intense fear, anxiety. It mostly fears around rejection. They're kind of afraid that you guys are going to get into a relationship and you're just going to break up with them. You're going to realize one day that you're way better than them and you're going to walk away. That's the big message that's coming through. Others of them may have different types of traumas or wounds that they're trying to heal, which of course means they have lower self-worth. If you're still working on healing deep-seated wounds. And then, like I said, the career thing, some of them feel like, especially you Leo, okay, this is kind of a very specific, but if you're a divine feminine Leo who has a very good job or a very high-paying job, your masculine Leo doesn't, or your masculine person, if your person's masculine and they don't have to be a Leo. If your person is a masculine and they don't make as much money as you or have as respected of a job as you, that's causing some insecurity here. I think you don't care, but for some reason it's bothering them. And then we have to have faith in your dreams, though, which I think is a positive. I think it's helping them pull them out of this dark energy, because they're having faith that they do want to be with you and they can see you guys together. But before, where they didn't think it was possible, now they're starting to believe that it's possible. Because this is worked through. So they're not ignoring the fears anymore. They're working through them and they're telling themselves, I am good enough for Leo. So they're starting to build some confidence here. That's what's kind of the energy around them. All right, so what is shifting for Leo's person? What is shifting for Leo's person? What is shifting for Leo's person? Aw. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Tower in the reverse. And then we have the 8 of Coins. Little pentacles. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have 2 of Coins on the bottom. They're in the process of trying to make some sort of decision. This decision does not feel like it's around you, but it will have an impact on the connection. This is what I'm feeling for the most of you. And they're not sure which way to go. For those of you where the career thing was an issue, they might be trying to start a business, get a better job, go to school, but they're trying to figure out which way to go to improve their finances. For those of you where that's not the case, there's some choice they have to make that does not involve you, but will impact you and the connection. Okay. Knight of Swords in the reverse here is there was a sense of like denial and deception, but to themselves. That's the fear talking to them. And they're trying to figure out how to speak to themselves truthfully and with more courage is what it sounds like. But with it, yeah, the Tower here in the reverse is a breakthrough. I am good enough. I'm good enough for Leo. Leo doesn't care that he or she makes more money than I do. I know that's not for everyone, but it doesn't matter. Leo wants to be with me, so why should I deny myself that? Okay, and then we have the 8 of Coins. That's where they're putting the work in. For those of you where the career thing is the issue, they're working really hard. Yeah, on actual career. For those of you where it's not, they're having faith in their dreams, and they're putting the work into themselves. This little guy, this is one of my favorite decks. It's so cute. He's got his little pot, and he's like, it's almost like he's got little magic hands, and he's brewing something up. And this almost feels like the way this card looks, even though it's 8 of Coins, he's in a wizard's hat, and he's got his cloak on. It's almost like the magician, right? Your person is trying to manifest, but they're doing it by putting real action into their 3D life, by doing tangible things, like making some sort of choice, right? So, sorry, I have something in my eye. By making some sort of choice here. But they're putting work into something, whether it's themselves or their actual career or both. They're brewing something up. Something is brewing under the surface here that you don't know about. It's like magician light energy. I think that's why they wanted me to use this deck. Because the 8 of Pentacles doesn't normally depicted like this. All right, so why is the Knight of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, we have the Devil. That's what I was talking about, where they were talking badly to themselves, lying to themselves. What's shifting? The Devil's still here, but they're working through it. They're trying to learn how to speak to themselves better about themselves. This is a lot to do with their self-work and things that they need to work on rather than anything to do with you. Okay, so the Devil is still showing up here, but they're working through it. And it's all about how they communicate with themselves. That's why we have you are good enough. I feel like a person is looking in the mirror saying you are good enough. Maybe they don't believe it yet, but if they say it every day, then it's going to start to feel true. Okay? Why is the Tower in the reverse? We have Judgment in the reverse. This feels like delay. For some of them, they may want to come forward and speak to you, but they know that it's not the right time, or that you may not be receptive of them right now while they're still dealing with this. It feels like delay though. Like Judgment Day is here, but they're delaying it because they're still telling themselves in the mirror that they're good enough. They don't fully believe it yet. But they're getting there because the Tower in the reverse is a breakthrough. Here. I'm going to get one more. Tell us more about this Tower in reverse with Judgment in the reverse. Oh, look. Look who's here. It's the Magician. See, they're manifesting. Okay, so it's like they know Judgment Day is on the horizon. Some of them want to speed it up and reach out to you now, but they know, no, we're still manifesting. We're in this manifesting phase. Okay, I've had the breakthrough. I've had the epiphany. I'm starting to talk to myself better. I understand I'm good enough. You want to be with me despite whatever flaws I feel I have, but it's not time to come forward just yet because I'm still working on things. Again, the Magician always has the infinity symbol, just divine counterpart. And that's what's kind of guiding their way here. All right, so why is the 8 of Coins here? Oh, yeah. So I have 5 of Cups. Again, the fear of rejection is very strong in this message. And they probably think about the past a lot. There's some sadness there. But they're trying to have faith that when they heal these sad emotions, they can turn around and their 2 cups are going to be there. Okay, so what it feels like is either the sadness, like the sad emotions and things that happened in the past, is a driving force to them really putting hard work into themselves and their lives so they can come forward to you. Or they're not letting this get to them. Some of them may still be pushing kind of sad emotions aside because they're trying to heal themselves rather than heal what happened between you. Because this feels like what's between you and this feels like their stuff. All right, I'll go ahead and get one more. Can you tell us more about this 8 of Coins with the 5 of Cups? Yeah. Oop. What I'll say. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. When an ace is in the reverse, a lot of time it indicates a delay, which is what I was talking about here. They want to offer you Pentacles, but they want to offer it to you from a place of stability. They want to make sure they can offer you that Pentacle and not have to take it back. You know, so like if your person... we do have 10 of Wands in the reverse here, so that's them relieving their own burdens and letting go of anything that's weighing them down. But say, for example, maybe you guys dated for a little bit and you were asking to kind of make things more serious and they retracted because they didn't feel like they had enough to offer you. Well, they want to make sure that when they come back, they can offer you everything. So it feels like both these cards are indicating a delay. And they're delaying it kind of on purpose because they want to make sure that they're in a really good place before they come back to you. And that's hard because you probably don't care, or you probably want to help them or be there for them, but it's very important to them that they're in a good place when they come back. All right, so usually this is where I get a final word of advice, but I'm going to ask what energy is supporting your person as they are going through these shifts. And if this is a divine counterpart connection, what is supporting them is supporting you because you should be mirroring each other. Okay, so what is supporting Leo's person as they are going through these transitions? What is supporting them? The Dog. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. To me, this feels like the distractions. They kept themselves super busy so they didn't have to face their fears, so that this devil could just sit on their shoulder. But they're understanding that they cannot be loyal to you until they stop serving all these other energies. It could be working too much, could be hanging out with toxic people, could be drinking too much, going out too much, like you should definitely have hobbies, but like putting too much energy into a hobby. It feels like they've really tried to keep themselves busy to avoid these feelings, but they're acknowledging it. And some of them might be just, oh look, on the bottom, we have your 2 fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. They're all over the place, and they're understanding that they're all over the place. And they're trying to put themselves back together so they can come back and make you a solid offer. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it there for you. If it resonated, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share. I'm on Twitter now if you'd like to come chat with me over there. Any information you need is down in the description box. Thanks for being here, and have a great day. Bye.